Did you know that after age 60, you're losing approximately 3% of your leg strength every single year? That means by 70, you could have lost nearly a third of the muscle power you had at 60. And this isn't just about feeling weaker, it's directly connected to your ability to stay independent, avoid falls, and live the life you want. But here's the good news. There's a simple solution that takes less than 15 minutes a day, requires nothing but a chair, and has been scientifically proven to reverse this muscle loss in just weeks. In this video, I'll show you 5 chair exercises that can literally turn back the clock on your leg strength, plus the one critical approach that makes all the difference. Before we jump into the exercises, let me share something that might shock you. In 2016, a landmark study published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society followed over 3,000 adults aged 60 and above for 5 years. What they discovered was alarming. Adults who couldn't perform basic leg strength tasks, like rising from a chair without using their hands, were 3 times more likely to require assisted living within the next decade. Think about that. Your leg strength isn't just about exercise. It's about whether you can play with your grandchildren, travel independently, or live in your own home as you age. This brings us to a crucial term, dynapenia. Unlike sarcopenia, which refers to muscle mass loss, dynapenia specifically describes the loss of muscle strength and power as we age. A 2019 study in the Journal of Cachexia, Sarcopenia, and Muscle found that dynapenia affects nearly 40% of adults over 65, and it accelerates rapidly after 60. The study showed that leg strength declines faster than any other muscle group, making it the #1 predictor of falls and loss of independence. But here's the exciting part. The same research revealed that targeted leg exercises can reverse this decline in as little as 8 to 12 weeks, regardless of your starting fitness level. If you're finding this valuable, hit that like button. It helps us reach more seniors who need this information. Exercise number 1, seated knee extension. The first exercise I recommend to nearly every patient over 60 is the seated knee extension. This targets your quadriceps, the large muscles at the front of your thighs that are essential for standing, walking, and climbing stairs. Here's why this is so powerful. Your quadriceps are the primary muscles that prevent your knee from buckling when you walk or stand. When these weaken, you're at much higher risk of falls. But the good news is that quadriceps respond incredibly well to exercise, even in your 70s and 80s. Here's how to do it. Sit upright in a sturdy chair with your back against the backrest, feet flat on the floor, knees bent at 90 degrees. Place your hands on the sides of the chair for stability. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly extend one leg out in front of you until it's straight, or as straight as you can comfortably get it. Really focus on squeezing the muscles at the front of your thigh. Hold for 2 to 3 seconds, feeling that contraction. Then slowly lower your foot back down in a controlled motion as you inhale. Start with 2 sets of 10 repetitions on each leg. The key is control. Don't rush. Each extension should take about 2 seconds up, a 2-second hold, and 2 seconds down. To make it easier, don't extend your leg all the way. Extend just halfway, lifting your foot 6 inches off the ground. You'll still feel the work in your thigh muscles. As you get stronger over the weeks, gradually extend further. For more challenge, once you can comfortably do 15 repetitions, try adding a light ankle weight, starting with 1 or 2 pounds, or hold the extended position for 5 to 10 seconds instead of 2 to 3. But remember the golden rule: progress gradually, adding challenge only when the current level feels comfortable. Exercise number 2 is the seated heel raise. And this is absolutely essential for maintaining your balance and preventing falls. This targets your calf muscles, which play a crucial role in ankle stability and your ability to walk safely on uneven surfaces. Here's something most people don't know. Your calf muscles are actually your body's secondary heart. They help pump blood back up from your legs to your heart. Strong calves don't just help with mobility, they also support healthy circulation, which becomes increasingly important as we age. Here's the proper form. Sit upright in your chair with feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart. Your knees should be directly over your ankles, forming a 90-degree angle. Place your hands on your thighs or armrests for stability. Take a breath in. As you exhale, press through the balls of your feet and lift your heels off the ground as high as you comfortably can. You should feel a strong contraction in your calves. Hold this raised position for 2 seconds, really squeezing those calves. Then slowly lower your heels back down to the floor in a controlled motion as you inhale. Aim for 2 sets of 15 repetitions. This exercise is low impact but highly effective. You're strengthening the muscles that stabilize your ankle joint with every single repetition. To make it easier, start by lifting your heels just an inch or two off the ground. Focus on the muscle contraction rather than height. As your strength improves, you'll naturally lift higher. Exercise number 3 is called sit-back control. And this is one of the most underrated exercises for building functional leg strength. This movement specifically targets what we call eccentric strength, your muscle's ability to control movement as you lower yourself down. This type of strength is absolutely critical for safely sitting down without plopping into a chair, which is a major cause of injury in older adults. Here's what makes this special. It teaches your body to control descent, which translates directly to better balance, more confident movement, and reduced fall risk. A study from the University of Michigan found that eccentric training like this can increase muscle strength by up to 30% more than traditional exercises in older adults. Here's how to do it properly. Stand in front of a sturdy chair with your feet shoulder-width apart. The chair should be directly behind you, close enough that you can feel it with the back of your legs. Cross your arms over your chest or hold them straight out in front for balance. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, slowly begin to sit back and down as if you're going to sit in the chair. But here's the key. Take at least 3 to 5 seconds to lower yourself down. Focus on controlling the descent with your leg muscles, particularly your thighs and glutes. Keep your weight in your heels, your back relatively straight, and your knees tracking over your toes. Just before your bottom touches the chair, stand back up by pressing through your heels. That's 1 repetition. If you need to, you can lightly touch the chair and then stand back up. The goal is to barely touch before rising again. Start with 1 set of 8 to 10 repetitions. This is challenging, so it's okay to start with fewer reps and build up gradually. To make it easier, use a higher surface like your bed or a chair with armrests. You can also actually sit down fully, rest for a moment, then stand back up. The key is controlling that downward motion. For advanced version, try the same movement but only lower yourself halfway down before standing back up, or slow down the descent even more, taking 8 to 10 seconds to lower yourself. This really challenges your muscles and builds incredible control. We're halfway through these 5 powerful exercises. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. I post new videos every week with practical exercises and health tips specifically for active seniors. Drop a question below if you need clarification on any of these exercises. Exercise number 4 is seated marching, and this is perfect for building hip strength and improving your walking pattern. Your hip flexors, the muscles that lift your leg when you walk, often become weak with age, leading to a shuffling gait that significantly increases fall risk. Strong hip flexors are essential for maintaining a healthy, confident stride. They're also crucial for activities like climbing stairs, getting in and out of cars, and even putting on your shoes and socks. Here's the proper technique.
Sit upright in your chair with your back supported and feet flat on the floor. Place your hands on the sides of the chair or on your thighs for stability. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lift one knee up towards your chest as high as you comfortably can, as if you're marching in place. Keep your foot flexed and your core engaged. Your back should stay upright throughout. Hold this lifted position for 1 to 2 seconds, then lower your foot back to the floor in a controlled motion as you inhale. Alternate legs, creating a marching rhythm. Left knee up, down, right knee up, down. Aim for 2 sets of 20 total repetitions. That's 10 on each leg. You can march continuously or take brief pauses between each lift. To make it easier, lift your knee just a few inches off the ground. You can also slow down the movement and take a longer rest between each lift. The goal is to feel the work in the front of your hip without straining. For more challenge, try lifting your knee higher, aiming to bring your thigh parallel to the floor. You can also add ankle weights or increase your marching speed while maintaining control. Another option is to hold each lifted position for 5 seconds instead of 1 to 2 seconds. Exercise number 5 is seated leg press hold, and this is my absolute favorite for building overall leg endurance and strength. This isometric exercise targets all the major muscles of your legs simultaneously: your quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and calves. It's incredibly functional because it mimics the sustained muscle engagement you need for activities like walking, standing in line, or hiking. What makes this particularly powerful is that it builds what we call isometric strength, your muscle's ability to hold a position. Research shows that isometric training is not only safe for seniors, but can also lower blood pressure and improve joint stability. Here's how to perform it. Sit forward in your chair so you're not leaning against the backrest. Your feet should be flat on the floor, hip-width apart, with your knees bent at about 90 degrees. Place your hands on your thighs. From this position, press your feet firmly into the floor as if you're trying to stand up, but don't actually stand. You're pushing down hard with your legs while staying seated. You should feel tension through your entire leg, from your glutes down through your calves. Your muscles are working hard even though you're not moving. Hold this pressed position for 10 to 15 seconds while breathing normally. Don't hold your breath. Then relax for 10 seconds and repeat. Aim for 5 to 8 repetitions. For easier version, press with less force or hold for just 5 seconds at a time. You can also try pressing with one leg at a time if pushing with both feels too challenging initially. To increase difficulty, hold the press for 20 to 30 seconds or press harder into the floor. You can also elevate your heels slightly on a book or rolled towel, which shifts more work to your quadriceps. Here's my challenge for you. Try these exercises 3 times this week. Start with 1 set of each exercise, focusing on proper form over everything else. Then next week, add 1 or 2 more repetitions to each exercise. In just 8 to 12 weeks, following the golden rule of gradual progression, you'll be amazed at the difference in your strength, balance, and confidence. And here's that surprising fact I promised. A 2021 systematic review in the International Journal of Environmental Research and Public Health found that chair-based exercises significantly improve both upper and lower body strength in older adults. The research showed improvements in hand grip strength, arm curl performance, and chair stand ability. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, type your age in comments, and share it with someone who could benefit. And make sure you're subscribed with notifications on so you catch my next video. Remember, age is just a number, but strength is a choice. I'll see you in the next video. Stay strong, stay active, and keep moving forward.